how has this event been for you?
It's my first event, one of the fabulous and fantastic event where I could able to see India's best academicians are brought under one platform. And the discussions were happening very productively, and there is a wonderful industry institute interface is happening. And the venue is good, program the way structured, panel discussions, topics were relevant, one of the best event.
Right. So, what kind of industry engagement is being fostered at your B school? And how has the teaching learning been modified to the modern landscape?
Fantastic. This is a wonderful question. Even morning I had this question for panel discussion too. JBIMS institute is driven by the always to the student, by the student and for the students. And 90% faculties who are teaching and engaging us are visiting faculty, those who are alumni. And our full-time faculty's teaching engagement is comparatively the lesser portion. And we closely interact with the industries. For example, our programs for the newly started MHRD, more than 15 CHROs were engaged. And they are not just visiting faculties, they mentor the students and they handhold from day one onwards. And students also identify the strength based on the industry gap. They used to work almost day one onwards, and we used to extend this service, learning happening through research, training, consulting, publication. Even some extent, most of our PhD students are alumni or industry experts. They come and do PhD with us. That also helps us for our research activities much more vigor. And that's why we could able to bring that industry institute interface, which makes more stronger, that helps us for our good placements.
Great. Doctor, what goes into the making of a business school that equips students for the 21st century?
That value proposition, the sincerity and what they learn, and the teaching pedagogy, how do they learn for the past 2 years, that will help them to grow faster.
Global rankings are much discussed, but Indian B schools don't land in the top leagues. Why is that so?
Probably the way pedagogy and what all the ranking parameter they consider. In fact, I wish, my dream, the way Businessworld does ranking, ideally they should also get into global ranking of the business schools with our own parameter. Even I do closely working on World Happiness Index. The way Eastern country decides happiness index, and we put India into the global map lowest, and Pakistan and neighboring countries have better ranking. And we know the fact. To prove to the world, we should create our indexes on our own, which should be genuine and transparent, and we should make a global ranking. I wish Businessworld is doing at the Indian level. I'm sure one day that ranking should come at the global level, all the best to be school, and without any bias. There is a huge scope for improvement, and Indian ranking will be recognized in the global because future is here.
Right. Great. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.